Hi guys, I've been posting a few random videos and people have been asking for an eyebrow tutorial, so I got you. My eyebrow tutorial is super easy. It's only 2 products, tried and true. These are the only things that I've used and I don't think I'll ever switch back. So keep watching if you want to know how to get your brow from this to this. There's a big difference. There's no product on this one at all. The first thing I want to start off by saying is that my eyebrow shape is good for me. I don't know if it'll be good for you. The best thing that you can do is really learn the symmetry of your face and figure out what shape works for you, because that makes a huge difference. I used to have really blunt arch eyebrows because I would watch YouTube tutorials and you know, all the influencers, and they would have these big beautiful arched bold eyebrows and it looked amazing on them, but it did not work for my face. So I really had to play around with the shapes until I found something that was very flattering for me, and for me I believe it's all about symmetry. So the best way to figure that out is just kind of play around with it, but if you have features similar to myself, then so the first thing I'm gonna use is this. It is the Maybelline New York Express Brow. Just going to comb it up like that. I don't really have thick brows, and the shape that I do is totally different from the shape that I have, so I put in quite some work to get here. So I never filmed a brow tutorial before, so please bear with me. I'm trying my best. Should I zoom in a little more? Oof. Okay, all up in my face. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this, so fuzzy on it, and I'm gonna sculpt out the shape of my brow that I want. So you see my shape is a little bit more straight, and I overextend it over here to give it a softer, longer arch and extend the tail. I'll show you what I mean. So the most important thing is try to get where it starts as similar as to the other side as possible. So I just kind of look at it and then draw a starting line. Like that, okay? And then I kind of gently sketch it out. So this is the part that I had to fill in because I don't have any hair over here. There's like a little arch. So I just kind of draw like a straight line going through until it connects to the end. I don't overextend the tail yet, okay? Just stop right. And then we're gonna do the same thing for the top. So I don't start all the way at the end. I kind of start like a little bit in because I don't want the front of my brow to be too bold. I like that soft feathery look, and just try to keep the line as, you know, straight as possible. Okay, so this, for me, this is where it starts getting like technique-y. This is where my brow naturally stops, but I like to extend it more because if I kept it like that, it's a whole different shape. I want it to go like out more, okay? So I'm just gonna very gently, not that much pressure on this at all, okay? Just think like you're sketching, like just doing a little sketch. And bring it out to where I think it needs to be, and where it needs to be for me is right here. And then I curve it out and I connect it. I connect it right here. Like that. See the big difference it makes already? Okay, so now that I got the shape how I want it, this is like where you fine tune everything, okay? So I'm just gonna carefully like just feather the color in. Not heavy-handed, just gentle flicks, so it kind of just looks like mimics your natural hair. Do you see? I'm not coloring anything in. especially be careful in the front. So the front I don't really touch at all, honestly. I just put a little bit of color down here, and then you'll see what I'll do later. Now I'm going to just bring out my tail a little bit, okay? Oh. Filming this is kind of hard. Okay. So as you can see right here, there's still like kind of an arch over there. I want to cover that up a little bit because I want it to be straighter. So I'm just gonna bring the line a little down. There we go. Now you want to take the end. This is why I love this one. It has like a little spoolie at the end. And it's drugstore too. Super affordable. I've done all the high-end stuff, but I always come back to this. So I take the end of the spoolie and I kind of flick it up by brushing it out. So I take the product that's up here and just go up like that. And then at the edges, so can you see that spot is a little bit darker? I take the tip of the spoolie like this and gently like brush it so it's not as harsh. Like that. I'm just gonna go in to wherever I need to, wherever I think I need a little more attention. Okay, I like that. And then the second product we're gonna use is this. It is the Maybelline Express Brow. It's like same thing, best duo ever. You get a lot of product in this that's stuck, so make sure you like clean it off, or you're just gonna get like a glob of eyebrow product. It's gonna make you look crazy. And then I gently, light-handedly brush up, especially this front part right here, because I want it to look very feathered. I brush up and to the side, okay? So like flick it like that. I make the ends a little bit darker. And honestly, for me, this is more about texture. It brings texture to the eyebrows instead of looking like flat. It gives it more texture and make it more dynamic. I don't carve out my brows. I don't do anything like that. I want this to be like a very clean, soft look. So before I do it, you know, I pluck my eyebrows and make sure it's super clean. I don't put concealer or anything. But if you are precise with the technique of doing this and carving out your shape, you don't really need concealer. Sorry, I'm hungry. Yeah, so this was my this is my eyebrow tutorial. I hope this helps. If you have any more questions, let me know.